Quadruple murder was a hit ordered from prison, according to the police. Hi again and welcome. This is Links 007 TV. Let's talk, and we'll be right back with the details to come. If it's the first time you're watching, please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Click that notification bell and click on all so you're always updated with the latest report. We'll be right back. Welcome back and thanks for joining us. This is Links 007 TV. Let's talk. It's actually a week since the devastating news of a quadruple murder in Hanover Heights, which would have marked today being 1 week since this unfortunate situation took place in that community, in which a 32-year-old, a 25-year-old, a 19-year-old, and a 27-year-old all lost their life because they could not catch Harry, so they catch him short. Now, this situation is very sad and it's very alarming to see the spate of crime that is taking place in our country. In recent weeks, we have seen a developing trend becoming a norm in which people are just killing persons that they believe might be associated with others that they are intending target, and they don't care whether it could be your friend, just a family member, just someone that you're just associated with. This is the way it is right now. So the police in Clarendon have intensified their investigation and have also ascertained that the hit on this family was actually carried out by someone that is incarcerated currently. The police have stated that the individual that was actually the target of this heinous crime was actually a person of interest as well by the police. And on numerous occasions, the police would have been to that same address and they would have been met with hostility from the same family members that were taken out. But it's very sad and it's very unfortunate to see what is going on in our country. And with this spate of crime and violence, when will it stop? It doesn't look good on the international scene, and it doesn't look good locally as well when we look on innocent people life being snuffed out over some foolishness and things that could have been dealt with in a different manner. So police intelligence has revealed that last week's Clarendon quadruple murder was ordered by an unidentified prisoner. The four 32-year-old Tashana White, her 25-year-old sister Sharona White, her 19-year-old nephew Luke Newman, and Sharona's partner, 27-year-old Michael Solomon, were killed in Havana Heights on Sunday. And as I said before, this today would actually mark 1 week, and the community is still trying to reel from the effects of that. So the killings occurred at about 12:10 a.m. and that would have been in the wee hours of Sunday morning. In a press briefing on Wednesday afternoon, Police Commissioner Major General Anthony Addison made a revelation noting that the family had been alerted of the danger, but they were hostile to law enforcement officers on their visit. Let's go over to that right now to listen to what the Police Commissioner had to say about this latest incident.
So I'm going to just speak a little bit about this case, this quadruple murder in Clarendon. So we have 4 people dead, 2 women, 2 men. 2 male, 2 female. In one incident on the same weekend. This arose out of a murder that occurred, was it a week, 2 weeks before? About a week prior. The person involved in that, the shooter in that incident, shot somebody who is related to a person who is influential in the underworld. That person who is influential is incarcerated. From prison, the order comes to reprise that killing, to carry out a reprisal shooting and killing of the person who did the first murder. Our intelligence service, our National Intelligence Bureau, working with divisional intelligence assets, became aware of this. So we carried out operations in Clarendon at the same premises to capture the person who was involved in the first murder. We didn't get him. We were met with some degree of hostility from the family of that perpetrator. We advised them that they are at risk from the information and intelligence that we had gathered, and asked that he turn himself in to us so that we could take him into our process to deal with the initial crime. Didn't happen. So 1 week later, the two sisters of that individual, the one we are looking for, and two other people who were at the house were killed in a quadruple murder, because the order had gone out and the order was executed. That's what our intelligence is saying. And we still have work to do. Following on that shooting, we arrested 4 people, I think it was. We have 6 people. We arrested 6 people. I think probably 4 of them remain in custody. Because very swiftly, and this has been a feature in recent times, after these events occur, the police response is very swift. Our intelligence has been supporting us. Our use of technology has been supporting us significantly in getting this done. The problem is that this horrific murder, quadruple murder, has occurred already. It has occurred already. So there is a lesson here as well. No longer can the persons who are harboring gangsters, who are protecting them, do so without putting themselves at great risk. At great risk.
According to the police commissioner, Mr. Anderson, a relative of the deceased sister shot someone related to an influential person in the underworld a few weeks ago. He said that the incarcerated person ordered men to carry out a reprisal killing of the person who committed the first murder. And that is what the police stated. So the police later carried out an operation in Clarendon at the premises where the 2 sisters were killed, but failed in order to apprehend the intended target in that incident. And this was what really led to the actual thing that went down right here. So what happened was that the brother of the sister, he was actually the person that was the intended target. But it seemed as if these individuals, they did not know where he was at the point in time, but they knew the premises where he would have resided for some time, and they would have been of the intelligence that his sisters would have been at the premises. So they went in search of other family members as an act of reprisal in order for the crime that the brother committed. That is why I've often said, crime and violence, it doesn't pay. Because at the end of the day, when you commit a crime or you do something that you hurt someone, you're putting your family at risk and you're putting other innocent life at risk. Now, this individual is still at large, and this is why crime and violence will never stop and it will never end, because he's not going to sit by now and let this go unjust. He's going to try his best right now to come back and do some form of reprisal as well for what happened to his family. It's an unfortunate situation and it's a very sad one. And it's a sad one to see how the life of these innocent four people were actually taken out in Havana Heights, Clarendon. As the police carry out the investigation, though, they are following some strong leads in relation to the matter. But it's an unfortunate situation and it's one that goes to show you that crime, it doesn't pay. And when you're involved in certain things, you're putting your family at risk and you're putting the life of many others at risk, because these individuals, they might have known what the brother was in or what the brother might have been doing, but they were not actually the one carrying out the act itself. It was actually a family member, and they are the one that paid the price, and they paid a dear price with their own life being taken. Such an unfortunate situation. This is Radio. I'm gonna leave this one here for Dodo. Thanks for watching. This has been Links 007 TV. Let's talk. I hope and trust that you have a blessed and productive Sunday. Peace out and much respect from the Links TV family as always.